Hi everyone, today I'm going to talk about the theoretical framework start with UML. UML or Unified Modeling Language is a start visual language used to describe, visualize, and document software system. Its main goal is to create a clear and uniform way to represent the structure and behavior of a system so that developers, analysts, and stakeholders can easily understand each other. UML is divided into two big groups, structural diagrams such as a class diagram, object diagrams, and component diagrams, and behavioral diagrams like use case diagrams, sequence diagrams, and activity diagrams. We focus on one of the most important UML diagrams, the class diagram. This diagram shows the class in the system, their attributes, methods, and the relationship between them, such as association, aggregation, composition, and inheritance is essential in object-oriented design because it gives us the static structure of the system and acts as a guide for implementation in language like Java. For our case, the class diagram is used to model a grade registration system for an education institution. This helps us identify the main entities, their properties, and how they interact. With this, we can move a small t into coding while keeping the design scalable and easy to maintain.
Classes identified the integrated system. In the right code, the following class are identified by guia1 POO, a main class that coordinates the process student, represent each student in the notas, contains the grades of the students of a specific subject. Attributes and methods for each class. Class means student. Attributes or properties, código string student's code, nombre apellido, string student's full name, correo string email address, celular, phone number. Programa, academic program, methods or action, get código, returns the student code, get set código, assign the student code, get nombre, returns the full name, set nombre, apellido, assign the full name, two strings returns the information as text, class, notas, attributes, properties, code asignatura, subject code, number one, grade two, number two, grade two, number three, grade three, def number, final grade, methods as our actions, get código, returns the subject code, set código asignaturas, assign the subject code, get number one, returns the first grade, set number two, assigns the first grade, to string returns the information as text. Class Guía 1, attributes properties, universidad, list of students, asignatura, list of grades, principal, current student, being received, time, fixed number of the course, código string, temporary code of input, method action. Guía 1, construct that executes the reference process, main method that starts the program, register student, register students, register nota, register grades. Muestra información, display data in the console of the screen.
This is the class diagram. This program registers students and their grades using objects,
This program is
constructors,
called
and
guia1 POO.
arrays in
It
Java.
registers students and their grades using Java. First, it creates two lists, one for students and one for their subjects. Then it asks the user to enter the student's code, name, email, and phone number. Okay. Each student is stored as estudiante object in the list. Next is asked for the subject code and their grades. It calculates the average and stores everything in a notes object. Finally, all the information is displayed in the console and in a message box using photo option pane. In summary, the program collects student data, calculates grades, and organizes them using objects and array lists.